Hello guys, I am Noah. You know this already if you are subscribed to my channel. I just wanted to make a little cool video, and I wanted to talk about stuff I've been thinking about. Well, I am actually not going to talk to that. I'm going to talk about my work crew experience. So, work crew experience part one. I might do this in more than one part. Depends on how on my video camera or rather iPad can record me. So yeah, so I'm gonna talk about my work crew experience at Young Life Camp, Washington Family Ranch. So Washington Family Ranch is a beautiful, beautiful place. On it, beautiful mountains. The camp was surrounded by mountains. Wish I had pictures to show you, but I don't really have pictures. I do have pictures, but I don't have them printed to show you. But camp was a really awesome, awesome experience. I really loved it, and I was a camper last year in 2018, July. Around the end of July, I was a camper, and then um, I told my young life leader that I wanted to be a camper again this year, but he said I should do work crew instead. So I just decided I might want to do work crew. So I was kind of hesitant at first. I was like, I don't really want to do work crew, but I've done it now. It's happened, and I wish it was still happening because it was a really great experience. So my job was pits. I was in the pits, and there was 9 of us total. It was really good, and we got pits stands for something. I don't really remember what it stands for, but it stands for something. We had this like huge machine that we used. We put dishes in. It was fun sometimes, but other times it was stressful. And again, um, sometimes my body hurt because of how much standing we had to do. So this is how it went down. We had to be in the iron kettle by breakfast time, and that was 8. So we had to be in the iron kettle by breakfast. So we had to get there by work crew breakfast, which was 8 for us, and camper breakfast was 9. So we get there by work crew breakfast 8, and then right after work crew breakfast, we go to the bathroom, wash our hands, and then we go to the pits, put our apron on, and put our gloves on because that's what we had to wear. Most of the time, we had to wear a hat. And yeah, so the first day was not really camper first day; it was training day. So they tell you what stuff to do, and they tell you what stuff that you needed to do and what stuff you needed to wear for work for pits. And yeah, pits is kind of a nasty job, but it's a cool job too. I don't know. I really enjoyed it in the end, and I really miss it now. But there was a couple times where my shoulders hurt really bad, but I don't know. And it's still going. So yeah, a couple times my shoulders hurt really bad, and I had to get ice from the the infirmary. And there was one time I hurt my leg. I strained my muscle. But if you want to do work crew and if you get pits, you might have to be more careful than I was. I accidentally almost slipped, and then I caught myself, and then like 10 minutes later my muscles started hurting a lot, and I almost cried, and I had to get a ride from the golf carts all the way to the MCL, which is the place we stood at, and it's like it hurt a lot. I had to put pressure on it and put ice on my muscle, but that didn't really help that much. So after we did our cardboard testimony practice that night, we had to go to the infirmary and call the medical people and see what was wrong with my leg or muscle, whatever. And they said it was strained. So they gave me some medicine, and it helped a lot. Really helped my muscle a lot, and I was thankful. Like that day, I was kind of like lightheaded and dizzy after that. I don't really know why, but I don't know, I guess all the standing with a hurt leg or something. I don't know. Next day, my leg was fine. It hurt a little bit, but it was fine. It didn't hurt as much as the night before, but the night before I almost cried, so it hurt really bad. But yeah, my work crew coordinator was really good. It was really helpful, and yeah. So I'm going to talk about first day. First day work crew. It was training day. We didn't really do a lot. We just did dishes for work crew dishes, and then next day was the day when campers came. Well, no, I don't think we did campers next day. I think we still did work crew dishes, and then the third day was the day campers came, and then that's when we started getting rolling, and that's when we welcomed campers and stuff like that. That was really cool, and that was our first like busy day, and so it was as relaxing as the first 2 days there, but it was really good because it prepared us. And the first night we went there, we went in there until 10. So I was like, oh man, we're in there here until 10. Is this gonna be like this every night? Thankfully, it wasn't. Some nights we got there out at 9:30. Some nights 8:30, which was the earliest to get out. I think one night we actually got out at 8, so that was the earliest to get out. But just things to be prepared for when you do work group, and but also the good things from work group is that you get to have good close relationships with people, good friendships, and you get to meet a lot of people. And I had like 31 friends, but I had a few friends I only like talked to the most, and I had their numbers, and it's like really good time. You get to know people, you get to really know them well, and have time to know them, and it's like really nice because it's like 3 weeks. It's like well, I did 3 weeks. I did June 13th to July 3rd this year. So basically, I just got off it. It's been like a couple weeks now, but I've been really missing it, man. It was an awesome experience. Some good memories over there was just the friendships and hanging out with my new group of friends over there. That was really good. And the pool, I swim in the pool once. I should have went to the swimming party, but summer staff was watching Greatest Showman, so I was like, I don't really watch movies here that much, so let's watch that. And it's like, I don't know, but it was fun though, and I made a rap song with work crew coordinator Robert Boy. We just used Drake's Oversong beat, and then we rapped over it on GarageBand, and we're not making any money over it, so it's not really stealing. It's just a little fun gig that we did, and yeah, I still listen to it. It's just a really fire record, and I just wish we had more songs together, and we might make a mixtape someday. But he's kind of busy, and we live kind of far from each other. But I don't know. And yeah, so 3 weeks long experience. So we did devos after breakfast dishes from work crew and campers, and so devos is we had a book called Rooted. I don't know what you guys will have if you're ever doing work group. We had a book called Rooted, and we went through it every day, and we read like a passage of the Bible in it, and it was really good. And we went around in a circle and saying our highs and lows and what we thought about the devotional. And we opened in prayer and, of course, and closed in prayer. So it was a really nice place to grow your relationship with God. I've been a Christian my whole life, so basically my whole life since I was like 7 or 8. So it's like I didn't really like need to I needed something to reflect on, of course, but I just wanted to be like a inspiration to those who don't really believe and who don't really have a church at home, who don't really go to church at home, who don't really have a Christian community, and that felt like a very strong Christian community. What some fun stuff we did was there was a really old barn. There is a really old barn by the Muddy Creek Lodge, which is the place we stay at Washington Family Ranch Canyon for work crew. Um, we we turned we I did it. I was part of this, but a few work crew people who no work crew bosses told us to do this, but a few work crew people turned this barn, really old barn, into our like worship center. We like started worshiping there, and it was really nice. Piano, started playing piano. One guy's named Ethan. He's 15. He started playing piano, and and then one day he thought, oh hey, I should turn this into like um into a into like our little worship, or we should have worship here or something like that. And then we had worship there on a Sunday, and it was really good. And then Yeah, some other good moments there is that I got really popular because I rap, like I said earlier, and that was really cool. That was like a moment of fame. But I don't really care about the fame that much. It was just really cool to get recognition from being a rapper. Um, we we did so one day we had a break called turnover days where we turned over the camp, and we and the first day we played ball. We got what it was soccer ball or something like that. We played soccer ball, and it was really fun. I actually got really into it. I'm not like really a huge sports person, but it was really nice playing with summer staff and work crew. So it was work crew versus summer staff, and it was really nice. And I think work crew won or summer staff won. Yeah, work crew won, and that was really nice. I did it. I got a good kicking, and then I wrote some songs for some work crew people, and my songs, and Robbie and I made a song together, working coordinator Robbie Griffin, and yeah, the first week was really hard to get used to it. Second week we got really used to it. Third week we were really used to all the dishes we got. So we got a lot of dishes, thousands of dishes. It felt like, and we were in there really late. But it was really nice and a really good way to grow your relationship with Christ if you don't really have a good strong, intimate relationship with the Lord. So it was a really nice experience. I would love to do it again, but I really want to do summer staff next year. And I just wish I was still at camp. I miss all my friends there. It's just a great experience. The friends you'll get there is it, it's unbelievable how many friends you would get at work crew. I didn't know how many friends I would get there, but I got a lot of good friends there. So you gain good friendships. You gain a good, stronger relationship with Jesus. Cardboard testimony is really good. I don't want to spoil that for you though, because if you ever do work crew, I want you to know how good cardboard testimonies is. So I just want to show you a little bit about my work crew experience, and this will be on YouTube. So I hope you like this video. Please like this video. Comment down below and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. This is Noah AG, the man.